Hello, all of my Super Bears. My name is Chronically Blue. Welcome back to episode 6 of Super Mario World. We have these cute little dinosaurs where after we step on them one time, they start breathing fire. I just wanted to show you that they hurt. So just be careful with that. You can't just double jump on them like the dinosaurs or the Koopas or the Goombas. You know, this, that, or the other. But yes, we are in Chocolate World, or Chocolate Island, I should say. And these little doodads can jump, so just be careful about that. They can indeed hop, but we can also very easily destroy them with the fire flowers. So it's not gonna be something too dangerous. As long as you just keep your distance, you'll be fine. Now, what do we do when they do not keep their distance? You cry. You just cry a lot and hope for the best. Oh no, we missed it. Let's try that again. On second thought, we're not gonna try that again. You can get that. I just did a really poor job of showing it. But, you know, that's okay. They can change direction as well, so you just gotta be really careful. They're not your normal Mario enemy with, like, 3 brain cells. These ones have, like, 5, which is almost double what we're used to seeing. Okay, hold on. That Piranha Plant was only barely out. Just saying. I don't think that really should have counted, but whatever. So unfortunately, I have not tested Chocolate World yet, so, you know, just kind of gonna go through and find the exits as we go along. Hope that I find them all within, like, not super long amount of time. That's my goal anyway. If I need to, I will very happily go through and look it up, of course, because I don't want any of us staying way too long than we need to, you know what I mean? Like, we're here to have fun. We're here to be... Oh, sweet goodness! Oh, wow. It's a good thing we had Yoshi there, sweet goodness. If we didn't, we might have died. Hey, I see the uniqueness is coming into play now. We have the Chocolate Ghost House. Of course, there's 2 exits to it. One of them is kind of meh, the other one is like, whoa. You know what I mean? If you don't, that's okay. I just got home from work. Well, not like just got home from work, but like, you know, around that time-ish. I just got home, had like a little granola bar. You know, keep yourself healthy with protein and such. Little fruits and such. A little bit of a fruit cup. And, some water, as you do. You know, water's always good. Oh, sweet goodness. Okay, there we go. Whew. I thought we weren't gonna make it. Now, these blocks are going to be very annoying. And if you're wondering why, it's because if we stop looking at them, they will become ghosts. So you gotta be really careful with those. We have this one dude over here. You cannot spin jump off of the trail of ghosts, but you can spin jump off the head itself, I believe. So you just gotta be really careful and, like, get the timing down. Okay, well, maybe we need to go up here. Nope, we don't. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. In every ghost house, they do not have checkpoints, actually, which is annoying, but, you know, it also kind of makes sense. But this is... Like, we are so close to the end of the game, you have no idea. Like, next weekend, that's it. Like, that'll be it. Because we have World 7, which is, it technically counts as the final world. It's the last world you need to beat the game regularly. But, of course, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go ahead and do a secret world first. Because why else would we go and show off all the secret exits if we couldn't show off the secret world? I mean... Duh. Like, come on, let's use some brains here. Oh, sweet goodness. Okay. I'm really glad that I made that. The best thing to do here is just kind of, like, turn around there. And then just, like, yeah, like that. Now, you may be wondering, how exactly do we get up there? There's a few ways. One of them is we can lure the ghost blocks over here. We can just kind of like lure them over to us. so that we can use them as a platform, which is helpful. That is one way to do it. And that's actually the way that we're going to use here, just because we want to make it a little bit easier on us. So it's going to let them walk, or float, I should say. That's about good. Jump on them. Okay, gonna get a little higher. There we go. And that's that exit. Obviously, there's another exit, of course. However, for that, I'm pretty sure we're going to need the cape for it. Just my humble guess. Let's see where this takes us. Anyway, so that takes us to Chocolate Island 2. But we're going to go ahead and do Chocolate Island 2 just because why not? And it is indeed chocolatey, which is really awesome. Here, the coins you collect or the time remaining can change your progress. Can you find the special goal? Let's try to. Let's just see what happens if we, like, speedrun it, you know? Like, just go through and try to just do this as fast as possible. So I thought there was a secret exit here, but apparently it's just, like, depending on, like, the coin/time you have. Apparently 0 time is a good time to have. No, I don't need to practice. Psh. Psh. That's ridiculous. Who needs to practice in this day and age? We are definitely going to... Oh, sweet goodness. We are definitely going to steal this Yoshi just for life insurance. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. They are sloped, so if you stop moving, you will start slowly falling down, which is why you have to be really careful with the angle jumps and such. And see, that was the life support I was talking about, because I kind of knew something was going to happen where we would be like, wow, this stinks, thanks, you know? Okay, I want to say that we are close to the end here, but I could very easily be horribly wrong. Again, I do not know what the special stuff is, but we will try to figure it out. Hey look, the dinosaur. Boop, there we go. Now, there are indeed 2 exits to this. I don't know if it's based on the coins or the time, but we're going to find out. So let's see what we got. Okay, so we actually got the good exit there. So you may be wondering, what's the bad exit? The bad exit is going to be very lovely. I can't even begin to tell you how horrible it is. So the bad exit, you know what? I think I'm just gonna save it for like all y'all to see. Again, I'm not too sure what the bad exit is or how to... I know what the bad exit is, I just don't know what dictates if you get the bad exit or not. But even with a few mistakes, you'll be fine. You know, you just do as I did, you'll be alright. I said it was based on the coins as well as the time. Either the coins or the time. There's not a whole lot of coins here, so I'm going to assume it's the time, actually. So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to... I'm going to start telling a little bit of a story while we wait for the time to get lower and such. So, I was at work today. Everything was fine, actually. Like, everything was fine. However, my cat was not fine. My cat decided that this morning would be a great time to just go ahead and scoot her butt so far that it knocked over the dehumidifier. It's just a tiny little, like, $15 one. It can only hold, like, maybe a quart or so, and even then, that's pushing it. But we just keep it in our room in order to help remove the humidity of it all, because we're in one of the hottest lands ever, with one of the highest humidity things ever. So we have that in our room, and we just keep it going. And the cat decided to knock it over this morning, and so it fell. It fell apart, and there was water on the floor, which was really great when I woke up this morning to the sound of a crash, and I had to go and get paper towels to clean up the water. Why? Because we don't want water on floors. We don't want people slipping and falling. We only want that if we are in a famous business like Burger King. And even then, Burger King is closing a bunch of its locations, so, you know. And then, like, you're kind of pushing it if you tried to have an accident at Burger King. Oh, they're coming back. I didn't know they did that. Bonk. Goodbye. That's actually very similar to what they do in Dig Dug. If you let the enemies get to the top of the screen in Dig Dug, they just run off the side. And you're just like, no, my points. And it's kind of sad, actually. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it depends on how you play Dig Dug. Alright, we're gonna go and stop there at 99, because I feel like that's a good chunk of time to beat a level. Like, that's really, really pushing it there. Okay, well, I'm wrong. Don't worry, we will definitely find out the correct thing to get that going. But here we have a more difficult level, actually. More difficult, I say, but it's just... Yeah, it's difficult, actually. So things are moving a lot. You know, you don't really have control over where we go. We just have to be careful and ride the platforms accordingly. Now, do be mindful of the red Koopa, because they know the differences between the edges. It's the green Koopas that don't. The green Koopas will happily fall to their death and be like, I'm serving the Bowser! Whee! And of course you can change your position and such in order to get more coins. I want to say there's not exactly a limit onto how many coins you can get here. You can definitely try to get them all if you want. But we're just going to go down this pipe here. Now you have the fuzzies. And these fuzzies, we hate them so much. Ooh, wow. I can't believe we got that. Sweet goodness. Oh, hey, a cape. That'd actually be very helpful for the ghost house. If we can get this. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, a 1-up. And there's also a piranha plant up here. So let's see where this takes us. Okay, so it looks like there's a goalpost up here. But it looks like there's also one like right over there. So let's just see what we got here. Okay, so right over here, we have the hidden exit, of course, with 3 1-ups. And for those of you wondering about last episode, I was able to find out what exactly was over the lava pit. It is like 4 or 5 1-ups, and then it takes you to the boss. And because it's just an alternate door to the boss and not an actual alternate exit, it is not necessary. You can completely just go through and be completely fine without it. So you do not have to spend hours of time just trying to be like, where is this? Okay, well, I'm alright with that, because we still have this here. We just have to... Oh, sweet goodness. We just have to be really careful, because they're gonna start throwing a bunch of ghosts at us. Is this a... It is! Thank goodness. Needed that cape. I don't know how we dodged that fire, but I'm just gonna take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. Okay. It's probably gonna be over here, actually. Nope. Kids? Sweet goodness. Okay, so we're back here now just to do this level regularly. Because we do need to beat it regularly in order to get all the exits. And I'm sure I failed to mention it, but back in Forest of Illusion, at the ghost house, if you beat it normally, it'll just take you back to the previous level. Isn't that fun? You may have noticed that. You may have noticed Mario just walking to the right of the level that you already beat to get to the ghost house. That was intentional. 120% intentional. Absolutely intentional. Actually, I'm gonna see if getting like 100 coins or so, if like I'm trying to figure out how many coins we need in order to get the quote-unquote bad exit, because I'm not sure. I can hope, but hoping is not the same as knowing. Gonna float down very slowly here. We'll happily take that cape. You can never have too many capes. Well, actually, you can. Anything more than 2 is, nada. And if we hit this, oh, it's a 1-up. But now we will go to the regular exit. And let's see what happens here when we go through this exit. Hey. Yeah, so if we go through this one, it just takes us in a circle. Nothing fantastic, nothing groundbreaking, you know? And let me see what I can do here. Oh, I'm up there. I was trying to figure out, I'm just like, where am I? We can just fly up here for a little bit. And this should actually get us the fastest time. Hopefully, I mean. So this is actually the different area that we needed. So by going here as fast as possible, we do indeed have a completely different area. And there's the secret key. And this actually takes us all the way to this pipe. And here we have another level. We have the chocolate secret. If you can tell, there's not a lot of levels there on the final world. But I am glad that we were able to find out, like... We weren't able to find out, like, the exact time, but we were able to at least figure it out. You can throw that show right up there to make the Charging Chuck have a harder day, which is always a plus in my book. There's nothing I love more than making Charging Chuck have a harder day. Bop, bop. I was about to say, like, why would you put a pipe up there if you don't want me to go there? Oh, great. I have no idea how we did that, but we did it. My breathing stopped there for a minute. I'm just like, whoa! The doctor's like, why do you have such high blood pressure? I'm like, I don't know. It's like, we know. We. 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 Here's a pipe. I was waiting for it. I was just having fun sliding. Alright, so here we have the spiky beetles. Instead of the buzzy beetles, these are the spiky beetles. They have a spike on top of their head. Obviously, if you jump on them regularly, you're gonna get some damage, like that. But if you spin jump on them, you'll be fine. Oh, my breathing stopped again. Charging Chuck, don't! Oh, wow, I can't believe we did that. Oh, sweet goodness. Charging Chuck! Stop it! Oh. Wow, I can't believe we made that. Sweet goodness, I forgot how difficult that one is. But at least we made it, at least we broke the tape, and at least we got more stars. Because that's what we need, more stars. But hey, I'll happily take it. I want to say that Ghost House might actually not have 2 exits. That's what I want to say. That may not be true, but it's what I want to say. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick little break just to go and check to make sure before we continue. So I'll see you all in right now. Okay, so I am back. We checked, and it looks like this is the only second ghost house that does not have a secret exit. Thank goodness. But with us going and figuring out all that, it means we can now move on to the Chocolate Fortress. And obviously, if you've seen one fortress, you've seen a bunch of them. However, we have these pencils here that like to scare us. So if you're scared of lead and pencils, then I'm sorry, but they kind of pinpointed you with this one. Ha 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 ha. Pinpointed. Ha ha ha. Utensil joke. Ha ha ha. Thankfully, with all of the... Yeah. Oh, speak honest. With all of the secret switch palaces that we've hit, it makes it a lot easier to go through this level. Now, why you wouldn't do that, I'm not too sure, but... maybe you just didn't know. That could definitely be it. Okay. There might be something up here. There is not. There is death. But, you know, I just wanted to check. I don't know how we did that. Oh, sweet goodness. Yeah, just gotta be really careful here. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that, actually. That was dumb. Oh, well. I'm just glad that we found what I want to say is all the secret exits here. So now we can just do the fortress and then the level, and then we can show off the secret world. Not like right now, but I can at least get us to there before we start doing it next episode. Little hoppy thwomp. Maybe it's a thwimp. I don't know. Wouldn't it be cute if they were called thwimps? I feel like that'd be cute. I'm gonna go into here, because there's probably a mushroom. And there is. Oh, woo! Hi, yeah! Wow! Sweet goodness. Hey, look, these blocks actually stop that thump. So that's helpful. We have this one over here that we can just jump over to lure them out. Obviously, these two are going to start hopping with one another. I never said I was good at the game, I just said I like it. But again, you know, we're doing pretty good here. Like, I very much appreciate just the length of the game. It feels like the perfect length for a Mario game, you know? Like, it doesn't feel too long, doesn't feel too short. It feels like just right. Especially if you're like just speedrunning it, it's the perfect length. It's like 22 minutes. If that. Okay, well, we lost that. It's gonna stand here-ish. There we go. Trigger that one. Okay, gonna hop that one over. Okay, here we go. So if you just kind of keep track of where they jump and such, you'll be fine. Just lure that one out. Run right under it. If you haven't noticed, the platforms are getting shorter. But we almost made it. And thankfully, even if we go through different levels, it still saves our check mark. Which is really awesome, actually. Like, that is omega helpful. Go ahead and trigger this one. Okay. Oh, sweet goodness. Another cape. You can't have too many capes. I mean, you can. The maximum is 2, but still, you know what I mean. Also, I decided to do one of those, like, you know those things where it's like, hey, play these apps and you get points to get a gift card. And I'm just like, nah, it kind of seems like a scam almost. Like, it seems like it's kind of paid for. You know what I mean? Like, it's just paid free advertising almost. So it's like, hey, you spend 10 hours on our game, we'll give you a $10 gift card. Again, due to the white blocks we have, the blue blocks we have here, and the red one as well. Now, of course, I made us drop it, so we're going to wait to go and get our cape. Like so. And with this green block, it is also a cape. Isn't it amazing how helpful everything is? Hello, Reznor. Okay, well, I actually don't want to die here. Yeah. Whew. Just make sure you don't fall in the lava after hitting the last one, because you will die. You will have to restart. So just make sure you get it right. You don't want to get it wrong. And with that, it actually takes us to Chocolate Island 4. I did not know there was another level. So cool. Oh, it's this one. So this is kind of similar to like Tiny Huge Island in the fact that like this is like one of the most gimmicky levels that there possibly is. Not only do we have slants, but we also have moving slants. And some of them will even have numbers on them that show like how long you have until it disappears. I'm not sure why people like it, but you know, to each their own. I ain't gonna judge. You know, that's not here to judge. As long as whatever you like isn't illegal and you're not hurting anyone, you know, that's fine, that's fine. Now, if we did not have these blocks here, we would not be able to get these 3 1-ups there. We also have this little bit of a tower here. Obviously, one of these blocks is going to have a P-switch in it, because... Hi, mole. Eh. Oh, sweet goodness, attack the moles. Run away. Charging Chuck. Hiya! I hate Charging Chuck, I really do. It's the bane of my existence. The only reason Charging Chuck is there is to make everything more difficult. And the fact that Charging Chuck does more than just one thing makes it so much harder, because you have no idea what's going to happen until it happens. Here we have this. Oh, we have a few Spinies here, actually. We are, of course, just going to go ahead and get this Yoshi egg. Now, you can, indeed, totally just... You know? We can just go around here for a bit, get to wherever it wants us to go. And if you wait long enough, Yoshi will start trying to swallow it. Or we could die. That also works, I guess. Let's try that again. Okay, I decided to check to make sure it wasn't a secret level. That's one thing you can do. You can, if the level is yellow, then it does not have a secret exit. If it is red, it does have a secret exit. Now, I hear you say, but what about the ghost house? You really don't know. You just gotta check and take everyone's advice on it. It's really all you can do. But we're just gonna go ahead and run on over here. Spit this out right there. That was really close to the water, Yoshi. I'm going to jump. Okay, I did not think that was going to count, but I'll take it. Oh no! But if we take that... What do you mean Yoshi can't swim underwater? That's lame. Oh well. And we have moving pipes. Which is a little trippy, not gonna lie. Whoa, sweet goodness. I can't believe we're doing this. Bounce off the charging chuck. Bounce off the triple chucks. Sweet. And we got it. We got it. A shoot. We're doing quite alright here. And we got a bonus game, which is great because I'm really low on lives. Now, I know that the lives go away once I turn off the console, but it's the thought that counts. Uno. Dos. Tres. At least we got 3. Hey! So, now, it's time for Wendy's Castle. And we are actually doing... Yeah. Would you stop it? Yeah. We have these giant spikes. Do they look familiar from any other future Mario games? They should, because they're horrible. They come out quite a lot, actually. So if you're wondering where they came from, this game specifically. Oh, sweet goodness. It would have been super easy to just overshoot that jump. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a break here. Jump over that. Whew. Oh yeah, the blue block does not do anything. It's just there for design, you know? Oh, sweet goodness. We gotta get the timing right on all of these. Or we could also just get hit by it. That also works, I guess. Oh. Sweet goodness. Hey, at least there's one here. Yeah, just gotta take it easy there. That's the important thing about these castles and towers. You just gotta take it easy. Don't rush it. Does that guy look familiar? Have you seen him from any Smash Bros. Games? What about that one? So we have another, oh, you did this at the wrong time, so you get crushed thing. Which, you know, is so much fun for all of us. So you just gotta try to get to, like, as far as possible before, like, something crushes you. You know what I mean? Or pushes you off. But at least we gotta show it off. And I do want to go ahead and say before we get any further that this is not the final level of World 6, actually. That's why we have an additional bonus level. Well, I say bonus, but I don't know if it really counts as a bonus level. But, you know, the point is we're not close to the end of the episode yet. So just hold on tight, you know. Just make sure that you have enough distance between your enemies and your snacks. And here we go. Just gotta be really careful about this kind of stuff. You don't wanna rush it, you know? Want to go at like a leisure pace. What's she going to... Okay, I'm glad we got the timing on that right. Just gonna let this go down a little bit. Yeah, I kind of thought that was gonna happen. But hey, okay. Is that a hope? Hi, Wendy. We haven't seen this before. Bop. Where are you? Okay, well, I don't want to die here. I legitimately don't want to die here. I'll take that. Heck yeah! Look at that. 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 We are doing so fantastic. And after this episode, I'm going to make myself sweat, which is going to be so much fun. So much fun for me. Yeah, Mario just takes this gigantic paintbrush and wipes the castle away. And just leaves a little flag. Wendy O. Koopa in Castle 6 has sung her last song. Mario must meet the challenge that is now before him. There is a sunken ship that appears to be a gateway to the Valley of Bowser. Ew. So yes, before we can go to the Valley of Bowser, we have this sunken ship level, which is going... This one. First off, background. Fantastic. If any of this looks familiar to you, then you probably saw the Mario 3 Let's Play, because this is honestly an airship. It is a sunken airship, which, first off, pretty cool that they, you know, kept that in line. You know, a little bit of a callback to remain in continuity. So, you know, already off to a good start. But there's a lot here. There really is. There's a lot of ghosts, a lot of bullets, and there's even, like, fish. So you just got to be really careful about what you're doing here. Yeah, there's these ghosts that just appear randomly. So you just gotta kind of hope that you're not on top of one. You just gotta take it really slow and careful. And make sure that you are alright. So that's why I'm taking my sweet time here. Because I do not want to hit a ghost. Oh, sweet goodness. Okay. I think we made it. Nope. We have this ghost circle. Which, you know, again, we've seen. So it's not like the worst thing ever. Just gotta be really careful about controlling your height. And go. And there's another one. Because of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? This one is a little more difficult to time. But once you do it, you're good. And I'm hoping we come across a checkpoint soon. Or a star. I'll also take that. Bop. 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 Oh, I want that mushroom, actually. I don't think we're gonna get that mushroom. But we are getting quite a bit of coins. And we died. Because of course we did. Why wouldn't we? You know? Sometimes. So I do want to go ahead and bring something up. If you are on a castle level that you want to redo, you just press L and R and it lets you redo it. I know, it's kind of helpful. If you want to like explore any secrets you might have missed or anything like that, you can just press L and R and it'll allow you to redo the castle or tower. Which is really nice. I also like that the ghost houses do not disappear. So that way you can just like go for it, you know? You just retry as many times as you like without any secret code. Oh, sweet goodness. This is a lot more difficult. It's a lot more difficult with Adult Mario. Oh, sorry. I should say Super Mario. Okay. We're finally over you. Nope. We sure aren't. Okay. Now we're over you. Just gonna stand here-ish. Wait for the circle of booze. Again, be very careful about your height here. Then we have this circle that just pops in. Now, I want to see if you're playing on the regular Super Mario World cart, then there isn't pop-in. It just flows, like, naturally. That's what I want to say, anyway. Alright, we're just going to stand right here, because I want to say that there's a little ledge here that helps us. Well, we just missed it, so. Okay, so that mushroom should be falling any minute now. I'm hoping so. Or maybe it despawned, which I'm hoping it didn't. But at least we can go ahead and spin jump, hold all the way left, hoping that we are correct. It is. Okay, so this is the orb. If you've never seen this before, it is famous in speedruns. You have to glitch it, because this is the only way that you can get it throughout the regular game. You collect it, and it finishes the level. That's it. They made a whole item just for that. Well, I'm not sure, but they did. And we are now at the Valley of Bowser. Which, super cool. You know, totally respect what you do. But, what about no? Because before we do the Valley of Bowser, we have something else that we are going to do. Hopefully we did not miss any secret exits. If we did, then by the time I do the finale, I will happily show it off. But we have something else. You may recall the stars that we've seen up and about and such, which, you know, they're cool, they're nice, they're all right. But what happens if we go to one, you might ask? That's a good question. Let's go ahead and find out. So let's just go ahead and travel our way all the way back down. All the way back down. All the way back to the first star that we actually found. It's going through lots of pipes here. Okay, so let's see what happens when we go to this one. Star Road. I wonder what that is. So this is Star Road. We have 5 levels, each with alternate exits. And with each level that you complete, you can go to another star and teleport there. So it looks like next episode we really have our work cut out for us. No cutscenes, just... Isn't it? Yeah, it's a total of 15 levels that we get to do. So that means we're going to have a chonker of an episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, my super bears.